This is the grave. This is the grave of Charlie Henry Rich, the man who dealt the cards to Wild Bill Hickok right before he got shot in the back of the head by, I think it was Charlie McCall, something McCall. And he was dealt aces and eights, 2 aces and 2 eights, and that's now known as the dead man's hand. And this is the man who dealt those cards. Of course, they were in Deadwood, South Dakota, but apparently Charlie lived here in Loveland, so they buried him here. The number 10 Saloon. Are you still here, Charlie? Are you here with us? Hey Charlie, did you know Wild Bill Hickok? This is my friend Jason. He's out with me today.
I don't think that's the original tombstone though. I believe that's
a new one, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was put up in 1989. You want to get a shot of the back of it?
Yes. Let's go around the back of this. This is a really nice cemetery. If you're ever in the Loveland area and you guys want to come out this way, it's pretty nice. So we have a picture here that depicts the scene that would unfold when Charlie dealt Wild Bill his last hand of aces and aces.
Shot in the back of the head. Now I did watch Deadwood, the TV show, but I can't remember why Charlie McCall shot him in the head. I can't remember why. He was mad at him for something. But I don't think it had anything to do with the game, the poker they were playing.
This guy described to his mother. It's pretty neat.
Okay. It was Jack McCall. All right. So I was wrong. It's not Charlie McCall. It's Jack McCall that shot him in the back of the head. Right? Is that right? Jason?
Yes. That is right there, Jeff.
Let's see if we can get any EVPs here. It's kind of hard because that road's right next to us.
All right.
We're going to see if we can get the ghost to talk to us. You know, the best time to come out is probably the morning because you're not going to be able to hear anything with these cars going past.
With flashlights.
The freaks come out at night. Charlie, are you here with us?
Yes, we made a Houdini reference. All you people from the 80s are wondering, what? Yes, Houdini.
Hold on. We'll be silent after we say this to see if anything pops up. Charlie, are you here? Wild Bill Hickok, are you here? Let's try this.
Okay.
We'll try the Jason Harris app.
What's that?
The Necrophonics app.
Oh God. You click that and everything just gonna...
You're Necro... Are
Phantom.
you Necro or Necro something?
Phantom.
Necrophantom.
Yes.
It's a Necrophantom app. Is there anybody here from the Rich family? Now I want to pause for a moment to explain something to you. I want to explain what an EVP is. An EVP is electronic voice phenomenon. What happens is, let's say you take, say your phone, and you record a video. Now, if you were to take that video and listen to it later, you might hear a voice on there that you didn't hear when you were actually recording it. We think these are spirits. We're not sure. They could be a lot of other things, but in a lot of instances it's spirits. A lot of times you can't hear the voice. If you were to download that and put it on a computer, you could turn up the voice and hear it. Some of these voices seem to be speaking really fast. It's as if they're in another dimension and time goes faster than in our dimension. And when you play the recording back, you can't understand it, or you might not even think it's a voice. But if you were to put it on a computer and slow it down, sometimes you can hear the voice. Now this is what I do a lot of times. I'm just explaining it to you. I'll start off where you can hear the voice. Then I'll cut to where I turn the volume up so you can hear it better. And if the voice is going really fast, I will slow down the video so that you can understand it. Now the difference between that and the Necrophonics app is this is an app you can put on your phone. It has a data bank of partial voices and sounds, so most of the time you can't understand it. Now if I was to start it right now, there's probably no ghosts in my home, so you can probably hear the various partial voices. See, and they're not making any sense because they're just parts of sounds and things. Sometimes you can understand them. If you go to a place like, say, this graveyard, something's going to turn these sounds into words. And when I'm standing there in the cemetery, I can't always understand them. It's really hard because there's so many noises going on. Every once in a while there's a word and it's hard to pick out. But you can pick some of them out. Now, what I do is I take them home, I download the video to a computer. That way I can listen to it over and over. I can turn it up if I have to. Sometimes you hear something, a word. But a lot of times, just like with EVPs, the words are really fast. And just lately, I've been downloading these videos of the Necrophonics app and then slowing them down so that you can hear them. And it's tough to understand because sometimes there'll be a woman's voice and at the beginning of a sentence, and at the end of a sentence it's a different voice. There could even be 3 or 4 different voices, 3 or 4 different types of voices in one response from the Necrophonics app. So this is an example right here where I've slowed it down for you and you can hear what they're saying. Can you speak to us? 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 My name's Jeff. This is Jason. Is anybody here with us? Is Charlie here?
Let's do somebody's real stand. Let's do a real stand. Somebody like look. Here we are. W.W. Rich and Anna M. Anna, can you hear us? Are you there? Yes.
I can't hear nothing. It's like an expressway.
Yes, I can do that.
WW Rich or Anna, are you here with us, Anna?
I had one of those, and I'd take it to my apartment, it would do nothing.
What's that?
Yeah, it would be nothing, and then I would go to this parking lot, and all of a sudden I would get a lot of voices like that in it.
Oh, I can't understand them usually. I have to, I mean, every once in a while I can hear a word, but then I have to take it back and listen to it. Almost like EVPs.
Yeah.
I have to go home and listen to it.
What's that supposed to be? Is it EVP?
No, this is a form of it, like a spirit box. Can anybody tell me their name? How about is any of the Siegel family here? Kind of sounded like yes. What's your name? This is Jason. Can you say Jason? I don't know, I can't understand it. Alright, here, I'll film you.
Wait, what am I gonna do?
Like, do a dance or something. You want to go to a different part of the cemetery?
Yeah, come on. Let's check it out. Let's check it up there.
Let's do it.
I think up there on the hill.
Where, this way?
Yeah, like up there on the hill. Up here on the hill.
Where that big monument is?
Yeah.
There's a mausoleum.
Right. Well, we should check it out. Now, obviously, no one cares we're here.
No, they don't. All right, I'm going to turn this off. This is Evergreen Cemetery near Loveland, Ohio. My name's Jeff, and I just want to know if Alfred Buckingham is here. Looks like you were a doctor. Alfred Buckingham. Can you tell me what your wife's name was? That's Jason Harris, also known as Necrophantom. He's a writer of horror fiction. Alfred Buckingham, are you here with us? Is this your grave right here? Alfred and Edna. Did you two lead good lives? Did you have a good time together? How about Lulu Lowe? Lulu Lowe Turner. Lulu Lowe Turner Thayer. Wow. That's a lot of names.
This one fell over. I don't think it's supposed to be like that.
I don't know.
I was gonna pick it up, it's kind of in the ground, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. I was gonna set up to fix it though.
Well, they know about it, I guess, because it cuts the grass around.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm just gonna film you doing your thing.
You're gonna film me too? I'm gonna film you. Don't film me, damn it. Alright. Man, it's a nice day.
It is nice, especially for February.
I feel like I'm in Walmart doing something wrong. Alright, so will EVPs show up on my phone?
Yeah, but the more we talk, the less we're gonna hear them.
Alright, so is there any ghosts out here? Would you like to say anything to anybody? Now's your time.
And it's also best if you don't walk. Because I'll think that's an EVP too. Whoever's here with us, can you tell me your name? Now, Jason and I were standing in the middle of this cemetery, and something happened that's never happened to me before. This is really eerie. We're standing there, and I ask if anybody's there with us, and we get a response, but we didn't know it was a response. We could hear this sound coming across the graveyard. And I thought it was a truck, because there was a lot of trucks in the distance, probably gravel trucks by the river. And I wasn't paying much attention to that. But we did think it was a weird sound. I thought it sounded like an elephant. He thought it sounded strange. So when I got back home and downloaded it on my computer, as I always do, I could tell that it was a man saying, "I'm afraid." Possibly a spirit that doesn't know where he's at. This was strange. This has never happened to me before, being in a graveyard and hearing the voice of a spirit in real time. Just call out your name. Is that an elephant?
What's that?
Sounds like a truck. Dumped. Well, the river's right here, right? Probably gravel pits and stuff.
I don't know.
Just call out your name. Is that an elephant?
What's that?
Just call out your name. Is that an elephant?
What's that?
Sounds like a truck. Dumped. Well, the river's right here, right? Probably gravel pits and stuff.
I don't know.
Vosburg. Vosburg, are you here? Mr. or Mrs. Vosburg? Sheldon Vosburg. Let me get a good shot of the whole place. So, have you ever seen a ghost before, Jason?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen one? Where at?
Well, you want specifically a ghost?
Seen one or heard one?
But you were talking about specifically just a ghost, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No. I've heard one now. My house is haunted. My last girlfriend, Amy, was over the house, and we woke up in the middle of the night to someone throwing a TV down the steps. We got
Really?
The whole house woke up to it. You should have heard it. When it hit the bottom of the basement floor, it shattered into a billion pieces. You could hear the glass sliding across the basement floor because when it was going down the steps and hitting the wooden steps into the basement, it was loud. Everybody woke up. We all ran to the basement. We looked down at the mess. There was nothing there.
There was no mess?
No, but everybody in my family was standing there looking down the basement steps. There was no TV.
But it sounded like...
Oh, it sounded like it was big. Like two guys, you and me, picked up this TV and just, whoa, you heard it go boom, boom, and everybody was waking up, and you heard it hit the concrete like bam, and you could hear the pieces slide. I mean, it was distinctively. I was like, holy shit! I thought my mom, my son, I thought somebody fell down there or hurt me.
How long ago was this?
10 years ago.
10 years?
Yeah.
But you've heard ghosts in the house too.
Well, every night or something going on in my apartment or my house. Okay, so check it out. We're sitting there when Trish and I first moved back from Washington State. We're getting in the room and we're sitting there. Something falls off the dresser. I didn't think nothing of it. Could be wind. Then a second thing falls off the dresser, and I was like, really? Do it again. A third thing falls off the dresser. I'm like, come on! And I picked all the stuff up, put it on the dresser. It was knocking things off the dresser.
Huh.
And then there's been times at night, you can ask Patricia about this, we'll go to bed, and I have a table, and the windows are shut because we have the heat on. It's cold. So everything's over there, right? And the vent's way over here. And you'll hear things on the table moving around, like as if like a child was looking at stuff or somebody was looking at stuff on the table, like, oh, what's this? And we sat up in bed and looked over at the table before, and I turned on the light and walked over there. And nothing looks like it's moved, but that happened about 7 times.
And this is all at
My house.
your mom?
Oh yeah,
where your
that's
mom
my
lives?
Yes. When I was a kid, my mom told me about the story about the bed raising up and shaking. And I don't remember this. I don't remember any of this. My mom told me this would happen. And she ran in and she grabbed me and said, leave my son alone. And I was crying apparently. And she screamed like, you know, in the name of Jesus. Did all that stuff you see in the movies, right? In the name of Jesus, you know. And she said the bed stopped shaking.
Wow.
And she pulled me out of that bed, and I slept downstairs for a couple of nights until it was okay.
But were you awake during this?
I don't remember, man.
You don't remember?
I don't remember any of this. Not even a little bit of it.
Oh, that's crazy. It sounds like you were almost possessed. Did they exorcise you after that?
No.
No?
No. Is the camera still
But
on?
that's, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's still going. Well, I mean, that's what you see in, like, you know, The Exorcist. Sometimes the camera's not working.
If you ever want to check out my house sometime, I think it'd
We
be
probably
interesting.
could.
My mom would be open for it. You can walk. We'll go in the upper attic. That's where it lives.
In the attic?
Oh yeah. We don't go in the attic. There's 2 attics. You walk in the first one. Okay, here's something crazy.
All right, I'm going on. The Future Fergusons, a beaming Tom escorts Queen Rita. So Tom was escorting Queen Rita?
Rita's folks, Bob and Jim. Tom's folks.
Is this for...
I don't get. What does an escort mean?
What the hell was that? Sounded like a beast.
These are the cats. I told you there's a cat named Miskin, Smokey, Cassie, Daisy, and Maxie.
Are they all here? Or are they... This looks like a future grave. The Tom has become... What? Paxic? He died in 1947.
Who did?
Tom. So these are... Wow. They really went to town on this grave. They have a lot of cats too. To town on this grave. They have a lot of cats too. To town on this grave. They have a lot of cats too. Bagel, Mama, Larry, Curly, Mo.
What?
Mitty, Smokey, Cassie, Daisy, Maxie.
Okay. Wow.
Tom, are you still here? Are you here at your grave? What about Rita? Rita, are you here with us? You have a pretty fancy grave. I bet you're proud of that. Did you meet at the fall ball?
That's really crazy.
I don't quite understand it, like Laura's College.
Laura's College fall ball. So when she was in college, they had a fall ball in October 28, 1967. And this is the picture from their fall ball from when Laura was in college. Maybe I don't know who Queen Rita is and why Laura's College is on there. Tom?
So I guess Tom and Rita are buried here?
Is Oprah her beguiled?
Beguiled.
Beguiled Pazrick?
Her beguiled Paxic?
I can't read English anymore. I think I'm having a seizure.
What's this one say?
I smell toast.
His Polish princes. His Polish princes. That's odd. I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on with this grave.
Oh, they're Polish.
Can somebody explain this grave to me? Helms?
I knew what happened there.
Bradley Helms? Has anyone ever spoken to you before since you've been dead? This is your chance to speak up. We know you can talk through this phone. Edward Alton, this is your big chance. Let us know you're here. That grave's kind of a trip too. Looks like a little house or something. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Maurer?
The dog's buried with him.
Oh, wow. Did you love your dog, Tess?
Pamela's still alive. Only Michael died last year. And Pamela's older than Michael. You know why guys die quicker than females? Did you know that males die quicker than females?
Yeah.
You know why?
No. Is it crazy?
Yeah, I'm just tired of dealing with shit.
Okay, I get it. This grave is, that's when they were born. And they've already bought their grave sites, right? So they were born in 47, the fall ball in 67. I don't know. Were they graduating?
Rita's dead. Rita died in 2018 in Milford, Ohio. She was born in Chicago in 1947. Tom was born in Poland in 1947.
Huh.
No. Tom was born in Milwaukee. They met each other in Chicago. His parents came over from Poland, is what it is. So his parents came over from Poland, and he met Rita in 1967.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 1967 at the Laura's College. So Laura isn't a name. Laura is the name of the college. I mean, if you Googled Laura's College, it's a college located in Chicago. And Laura's College, they had a dance. And this is him and his wife at that dance.
Yes.
At October 28th, 1967.
I was going to say they'd probably be in college by then because you graduate when you're 18.
Yeah.
Of course, I graduated. Yeah.
And they look like that age. Okay. So she's dead. Tom's still alive. And Tom buried put all the cats in. Well, they have a lot of cats. 1, 2, 3.
That's a lot
5,
for being
6,
young.
7,
I mean,
8, 9, 10. Well, they're not young. They were born in 1947.
oh, you're right. Yeah. So their whole life they've had all these cats.
They were born in 1947.
I don't know, 53, 63, 73, 77.
77 years old. Yeah, and she died a while ago, 2018.
But Rita died in 2018.
Yeah.
All right.
Still alive. So
It's
that's
like a
what
puzzle. It was
It
a
is a
puzzle.
puzzle.
All right, you ready to go?